Welcome. This is the month of February. I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. Thank you for the wonderful likes, shares, and support. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the month of April. And the month of April has to do with the star. This month of April is going to be an absolutely wonderful month, in the sense that there is a really positive changes that is going to be coming up in April. So if we notice, we have the star and the world. You have successfully, and most people are going to be really successfully overcoming some sort of a karmatic cycle that was going on, which is very wonderful. Okay. So this is a really positive month. The energy of the temple part is here. Whatever is going on, there is some sort of a significant changes. It could be relocation, new houses, but there's a significant changes that is going to be coming up. Three is body, mind, and soul. A transition is going to be coming up that is going to be affecting the whole world. Okay. All right. So when we look at the star, we think of healing, success, and that sort of a situation. When we look at the world, is that a cycle? This is Saturn. Okay, a cycle is coming to an end. An end is going to be coming in. There was some really disillusion. There was people who were manipulating certain situations, and you are going to be successfully overcoming this. And the energy of the devil is in the third house. So you could have outside people from outside that was affecting your world, and this is going to come to an end. A huge success is going to be coming up. A huge success is going to be coming up, and then there is going to be a transition that is going to be coming in. This is going to be absolutely positive. This month, a lot of hurt sign people, because I'm seeing a lot of earth sign people. It's going to be affecting a lot of hurt sign people. So this is wonderful. There is some sort of a negative influence that was affecting, that is come to an end. The first week of April is going to be very wonderful. An extremely wonderful situation where transition with love and creativity is going to be happening. Okay. Then we see the energy of the seventh chakra. So call upon Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is going to be supporting and protecting a lot of you in the month of February. People could be finding themselves pregnant. So some people who were hoping to get pregnant or to be fertile, that is going to be happening. Okay. Then we see the energy of the sun with the star, and this is creativity. This is the Empress. As you notice, the energy with the sun and the star, a lot of creativity, a lot of you are going to be very open to creative ideas and create your own um, um, yeah, it's like creating your life anew. Okay. And creating a whole lot of new ideas and your life anew, and this is going to be good. But I want a lot of you to recognize that this month is the month of higher wisdom and knowledge and love. Okay, the angels of love. The angels of love is going to be coming in and transforming a lot of stuff. A lot of weddings always happen in the month of April. When we look at the second week is that justice came up, the truth is being revealed, a cycle is going to be over. A lot of you are going to be moving forward. Transition is coming up, and you're going to be a huge success. A lot of you are going to be successful over outside influence that was affecting your life. Your materialistic and financial status and abundance is going to be returning to a lot of you. Let's say that a lot of you were off your part. A lot of you were blocked because of outside influence, and this outside influence was affecting a lot of you are going to be removed. Then we see the energy of the Eye Princess. The Eye Princess, listen to your intuition, whatever is going on. listen to your intuition. Okay, whatever is going on, you gotta listen to your own intuition, because this is going to be moving you forward. Okay, listen to your intuition and your guidance, um beside another person advice. Okay, then when we look at the third week is that a transition is coming up. You're going to be successfully overcoming negative forces or negative people or negative situation, outside forces that was affecting your life is going to come to an end, because it's as if they're going to be recognizing what people were doing. The energy of the devil, an end is going to be coming in because they recognize something that was happening. There was someone who was manipulating a situation. A lot of you could be released. Spells could be broken that people had created. Some sort of a negative forces, and the energy of the devil is going to be ending a cycle so that you can be released and remove. It's as if some of you, if you were in relationship and you felt as if when you started this relationship, things has changed, your luck has gone down. A lot of you are going to be breaking the cycle and getting out of a relationship that is not really healthy, that is being controlled by negative forces. Okay, then when we look at the last 4 week, I see you're moving forward because a cycle is now broken and you're moving forward. The energy of the magician, there is a lot of people who were controlled by witchcraft or that sort of a thing. It's going to be broken, or you're going to be released. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, from the 31st of October until March 31st is always when the dark ones or the negative ones create their illusions. Okay, and when it comes to April, because April is about the month of new birth, if you notice, the flowers start blooming in April, the leaves become on the trees. That is a new birth. Okay, so if you notice, as you get to the end of April, this energy of the devil, because it's the energy of the star, the universe is coming in, the angels, your angels and guides. If you feel as if you're controlled by some sort of a negative forces or witchcraft or that sort of a thing, then it's going to be broken. Okay, because as you get to the end of April, you're going to be feeling release. Okay, the energy of the magician beside the devil is always witchcraft. Okay, you have to know that. This damage in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we have to look at basically, what is transpiring in your world is that changes is going to be coming up in the month of April. So, whether or not we want these changes to come in, they're definitely going to be coming up. There's a lot of changes within huge corporation institution that is going to be transpiring. A lot of people, changes in love, changes at home in love, that sort of a situation could be coming up and transpired. So be aware of this. As we look in the first house, a lot of you are going to start feeling much better because the sun is going to be coming out, especially for the people who are living in, we're having winter now. The sun is going to be coming out. A lot of you are going to be very happy for what is happening and transpiring. Then when we look at the second house, there's a lot of secrecy around money is going to be coming out. A lot of people are going to be finding out that there was secrecy surrounding their money. So be aware of this. So people could have been stealing from them, or money should have been paid out. It was never paid out, that sort of a situation. Then when we look in the third house, there's negative forces. It could be neighbors that some of you are having problems with. It could be outside influence that is influencing your world and your life. And you're going to be overcoming this sort of a situation. The third house is about social media also. Some of you could be having problems on social media. Some sort of a negative forces could be on social media that is affecting your world, that sort of a thing, okay? If you notice, not a lot of people put their faces on social media, and there is a reason for that. But the energy of the devil is in the third house. It's not looking so positive. Third house situation is like social media, groups of people, environment, your neighbors, anything to do with groups of people. Okay, there's really, it's as if a group of people were affecting some of you. When we look at the fourth house is your home. A lot of illusions surrounding if the energy of the magician can be very positive, but it can be very negative. And in this sense, the energy of the magician is very negative in the home. And the reason is that there was negative forces. It's as if someone could have been sending negative forces to some of your houses. Some of you could be living with someone who carries negative forces, okay? That is also an issue. Some of you could be sending negative forces to some other people. It is going to be broken, okay? It's as if the universe decided that things and people and situation needs to be healthy and in a healthy position, okay? So that is going to be transpiring. Then when we look at the energy of friendships and that sort of a thing, a balance, this if you had problems with people and issues and situation, there is going to be some sort of a balance between friends, and that is good. When we look at the everyday duties, a lot of people are going to be much happier when you know, with your life, with where you are, and a lot of people are going to be feeling much more happier, because especially if for people who are in the regions where it is winter now, a lot of people have winter they suffer with winter issues, and they're going to be feeling much better. Then we see the energy of the world, and the energy of the world is in the house of relationship, romance, and that sort of a thing. Legal situation, negative forces, negative things. If you had legal situation that there was influence, people were influencing this is going to come to an end. So sometimes you're having legal issue, and then other people who lies and dissolute other people, lie, people who use witchcraft to manipulate legal issues, it's going to come to an end. So if you or someone who have been doing this, it is going to come to an end. It's like the universe is stepping in. And if you notice, the Eye Princess, the star, and the world is bringing an end to the illusion. Okay, the devil and the magician is illusion. What people were keeping, and this illusion is going to be broken. Illusion in huge government institution, organization, illusion in at home, illusion in corporation and institution. It's going to come to an end now. Okay. Then when we look at the house, the eighth house is the eighth house of karma, affairs, negative things, dishonesty that was going on. It's as if whether it's, and this is coming up as like dishonesty in corporation, institution, government institution, that sort of a thing. It's going to come to an end. So you see the energy of the temple, we have no more temples, or we do have temples on this planet, but temples are like huge corporation institution in the beginning, and that is what is going to be transpiring. When we look at the ninth house is about luck. A transition is going to come in with luck. A transition is going to be coming in where luck, where a lot of people, like women who were open to be fertile, and you couldn't have children, that sort of a thing. People who creatively was blocked, that is going to be changing, so that is going to be positive. One of the most beautiful things that we see is the house of career. In the house of career, a lot of people are going to be moving forward, especially in the house of careers. And the people who are going to be moving forward, it's like a lot of people are going to be moving up the career ladder. Some people that was having it, like the three first week is just so positive when it comes up to career. As you look at the last week, you got to be aware, and you got to have an understanding from what is happening and transpiring, because we're going to be seeing changes that is coming up. When we look at the house with groups of people, that is the house of Aquarians. Aquarians, you're going to be very lucky. Okay, so groups of people, anything to do with authoritarian. This could be because it's tax season, so a lot of people could be regaining their taxes, so that is good. I see a lot of people who are going to be using their tax return to buy new cars. That is going to be coming up. If you were thinking of doing that, yes, go ahead. A lot of people that they're wondering, what should I do? Should I buy a new car? Should I roll in my car? Yes, do that. Okay. Then the last energy in the house of karma. A lot of you have been going through karma and a cycle. A lot of you were going through heavy karmas, especially people that was controlled by negative forces, was going through heavy karma, and this is going to come to an end. Okay, so be aware of that. So let's look at each person individual and see what is going to be transpiring. As we look at each person individual with the energy of the sun, there can be that a lot of you Aries, because this two first weeks of April is the Aries season. So Aries, the two first of week of April is going to be good. Two last week is going to be the week of the Taurus. Now Taurus is, but first we deal with the Aries. So Aries, this can be a very, very good month also for the people who were born in the month of March. This month can be very beautiful. This timeline can be very beautiful for you guys, especially people who were born from the 1st of February until the 20th of February. It's going to be a good year. There is only positive transition that is going to be coming up. When we look at the Tauruses, as we look at you Tauruses, there's a lot that is surrounding you Tauruses, surrounding you Tauruses, secrecy with money. If you Tauruses had money, kept money back, that sort of a thing, it's going to be coming out. There is going to be a huge transition, and this huge transition is going to be coming up because whatever that was kept secretly about money is going to be coming out. Then we see the energy of the devil in the third house. So Geminis, Geminis, whether you were controlled by negative forces or you were the one who were controlling negative forces, a lot of you Geminis that got connected with the negative forces, you're going to be releasing yourself. So congratulations from this, or you will be released. Um, there was and there is if Geminis had done things that was not above water, or was using witchcraft, or someone was using witchcraft to control you, Geminis, you're going to be released. Okay, then in the house of the Cancers, now Cancers, this doesn't really look positive, especially for the rest of you Cancers, but for Cancers that have been working witchcraft, doing witchcraft, creating illusion and that sort of a thing, anything to do with illusionary work, this is going to be over for you guys. For the rest of you Cancers, you're looking good. You have the energy of the Magician supporting you. When we look at the Leos, justice is going to be prevailing, whether it's going to be on your side or not. There is going to be some sort of a karmatic justice surrounding you, Leos. Whatever is happening and transpiring, there is going to be a transition. There is definitely a transition that is going to be coming up, and there is going to be a transition where karmatic justice is going to be stepping in. When we look at the Virgos, there is a situation where a lot of you Virgos who weren't well, who were controlled by negative energies, negative forces, this is going to come to an end. A lot of you Virgo women who were pregnant, or is going to be getting pregnant, so be aware of that. You could find yourself being pregnant. A lot of you are going to be overcoming issues and problems. Legal issues are going to come to an end for you Virgos. Then when we look at the Libran, the house of the Libran, some sort of a cycle, especially Libran that was controlled by negative forces, secrecy about money that has affected Librans, a lot of Librans that had some sort of a secret situation surrounding money. A lot of you Librans are ending some sort of a cycle and helping other people to end the cycle. So that is going to be good. Now, there are two endings that is happening. It's with Librans and Scorpions. So if you're a Libran in a relationship with a Scorpion, vice versa, there is going to be an end because you or the other person had controlled you or created witchcraft in order to hold you in a relationship. So whatever is happening between Librans and Scorpions who are in relationship, Librans and Scorpions, there is going to be an end, because if you had created some sort of a love magic or witchcraft to hold another person, it is going to be blowing up in your faces, Scorpion, so be aware of that. Transition is going to be coming up. New love is going to be coming in, and a whole lot of transition is going to be coming up, so that is going to be positive. So Ophiuchus and Sagittarian, expect a transition to come in. A whole lot of changes is going to be coming up, and it's going to be happening for a lot of you. So be open and aware of this. Then we are looking at the Capricorns. Capricorns, you are going to be moving forward. A lot of you Capricorns are going to be either changing your auto, relocating. A lot of you could be traveling. A lot of you could be going on short journey, short vacation. That is going to be good, but I see a lot of you Capricorns could have been waiting for your tax return to get a new car. It is a yes. Capricorns, you're going to be having luck with groups of people, especially entrepreneur Capricorn women. Entrepreneur Capricorn women, you're going to be having a lot of luck with your business and with people, okay? So that is going to be extremely positive. Then when we look at the Aquarians and Aries seems to be the luckiest person. And I know why this luck is coming up for Aries and Aquarius. The reason why is because it is the season of the Aries, and the Aquarians are the opposite to the Aries. And if you notice this situation, a lot of you Aquarians, be aware of pregnancy. Some of you Aquarians could find yourself miscramp and losing your child in the first semester. Okay, so that could be happening for a lot of you. Then we are seeing strength when we look at Pisces. So a lot of you Pisces, you're looking for strength, especially Pisces that was guarded and grounded by life part 8. Okay, you're going to be having some sort of an issue. So Pisces, that has been grounded with life part 8, you will have some sort of a hardship to go through. So check out your life part Pisces. If you're grounded by 8, you are going to be have to find inner strength to deal with the month of April. Okay, because this is a very submittal energy that you need to find strength to deal with a lot of things that is going to be coming up. So I hope, ladies and gentlemen, that this help. I didn't leave out anyone. This month is a month that is going to be a very happy month for a lot of people. But a lot of changes in huge corporation is going to be transpiring. So be aware. I do love you guys. Gotta go. Namaste.